time to take these schools to the level that I know that we can go. So once again, it's time to get serious about the work that we're doing. That's why I'm passionate about me working with schools all over the world, working with principals, working with teachers, working with districts, looking at data to drive the instructions, looking at classroom management, setting up strategies that we can impact student achievement at all levels, at the high school level, middle school level, elementary level. It is time. And when I say it is time now to get serious about the work that we're doing. If you would like for me to come into your district and really help you to transform that district, that school, hey, reach out and let's take schools to the next. If you can really take the map and drive the instructor inside the classroom and link it to the M step, then everything will move. You see it?
Ladies, third grade teachers, could you tell me, how do you think this professional development was for you today?
Easy. It was productive. It was exciting.
We will never leave Mr. Hurt's advising.
Because the schools that I've worked with, the teachers I've worked with, their scores just go through the roof because what I do is I talk about practical stuff that's practical. Because I'm a former teacher and also I'm a principal, so I'm gonna be telling you guys things that I know will work in your classroom.
For booking, please visit shurtschoolturnaroundspecialist.com.
So I believe that, if everybody say it can't get done, I'm like, yes it can, why not? I said, if these kids can't read, then I'm not gonna promote them. All this, mom, dad, I'm gonna look you in your face and say this kid can't read. We let them down. School, parents, we let them down, but I'm not gonna take them to the next grade knowing that they're not at grade level. It's funny because I'm always like, okay, how are schools successful? Well, schools are successful when they demand greatness. Greatness just doesn't come. We're about to make history. We're about to learn. We're about to grow. We're about to make history. And then, mark my words, it's going to be other school districts, other places around it that's going to be doing this thing. We're going to be the first model. And I'm speaking that into existence, okay?
For booking, please visit shurtschoolturnaroundspecialist.com.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. This is Sean Hurt, School Turnaround Specialist, with another exciting podcast for educators or just anybody all around the world. Today, I will be talking about the 10 things great leaders do over the summer. It's 10 things great leaders do over the summer. So if you're an educator and you want to know about those 10 things, you say, Hurt, I'm trying to go to the next level with my school and district, you must tune in on this morning. We call ourselves Super Saturday. The Fantastic Four is myself at 10 o'clock. Then we have Create and Educate, another lovely podcast at 10:30. Then we have Principal Fele at 11. And then on Sunday, we have Josh Tarver and the crew at 5 o'clock. And I'm excited about this one. I'm always excited. The weather is good in Michigan. It looks like I'm looking out of my window. It looks like it's going to be like in the mid 70s, and that is good. That's some good weather for Michigan. So give me 2 minutes as I get all of my LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube people in. And as you come in, make sure you share this with somebody. Hit that, share it with somebody, get it out. I know we got people working out, eating breakfast, just chilling. But as you are driving, chilling, working out, going to yoga, doing whatever you're doing, make sure you tune in because I like to give out information that will transform your school and district. Transform your school and district. So give me 1 minute. And then as you come in, I need you to go ahead and put in the chat where you're coming from. Hurt, this is where I'm coming from. Let me know where you are coming from so I can show you some love. I love showing love. I love showing love. I love showing love, letting people know where they're coming from, It's like family here. A lot of times it's like family, just just seeing people, and then you say, "Hurt, well, why are you talking about 10 things great leaders do over the summer?" Because the summer is approaching. Some school districts are getting out in a couple more weeks. You know, some have already gone out, some maybe in 3 or 4 weeks. But wherever you're at, the summertime is a time for you to recharge. It's time for you to put that plan in place. It is time for you to just to go to the next level. The summer is not the, yes, you want to recharge your battery, but when I was a principal, when I was a school leader, the summer was the most important thing for me because I was able to really put some really good things in place, develop my team, my coaching style, the whole 9 yards. So that's why I would be talking about this, because what better way to be able to start your summer off great with some things to take you to the next level, things that will take you to the next level. All right, so let me go ahead and let's see who's with me on this morning. Let's see who's with me on this morning, because you guys show me love. You guys show me so love. So I want to say good morning to my good friend, Mrs. Stacy L. Joy. Good morning to you, Miss Joy. Good morning to you. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. You always showing me love. Good morning to you, Dr. Jeter. Thank you for getting it out to everybody and shooting it out and making sure everybody is tuned in. Thank you. I appreciate that support so much. I got Dr. and she's come from Illinois. I got Dr. Houston, my good friend. She'll be coming in at 10:30. So after me, go ahead and check out Creating and Educate with Dr. Houston and Dr. Tammy Teller, my good friends. I know that they're going to have some excellent conversation and some excellent information to give. And she's come from Chester, South Carolina. Good morning to you. I got Miss Annetta coming in from Illinois. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Thank you for all of the love and support. I got Constance Sherrod coming in from Pearl, Mississippi. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Who else we got? I got Principal Kafele coming in. Hey, Principal Kafele, it might be the Pistons versus the Knicks. So, hey, I know you're a big Knicks fan, and you know I'm from Detroit, so I can't wait to see that series. So I can't wait to inbox you every other game and see your thoughts and concerns and things of that nature. So good morning to you, Principal Kafele. Who else we got? I got Miss Rilla Hicks in the house. Good morning to you, Miss Rilla Hicks in the house. Good morning to you. Give me about another minute and we about to get started. Who else we got? I got Edwin Garcia in the house. Principal Edwin Garcia in the house. Good morning to you. Thanks for all of the love and support. I got Sean Dorman in the house from Iowa. 30 more seconds. Good morning to you. I got Lakeland Rowland in the house from Jersey. I got September Vance Daniels in the house. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning. Oh, I got MP Jaguars. He probably working out. Josh Tarver probably working out, making me jealous. But I'm getting mine in on today, Josh Tarver. Yes, I got Rashard Davis in the house from Vegas. Thank you for waking up early. Hey, listen, my wife is down in Vegas. She's down there. She's been down there the last couple of days. She's at a wedding. Down in Vegas. So she said the weather yesterday was 95 degrees. So she's down in Vegas. So she's in your backyard. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. The Wizards are coming. I don't know about that. Hey, they got the first pick in draft. So we'll see. And then I got Coast Central from Central Texas. Good morning to you. All right, so let's go and get started. I'm excited. I'm pumped up. Hit that share button. I cannot wait to talk about the information, the 10 things great leaders do over the summer. 10 things. And I'm going to talk about it. Why is it important? Because you want to go to next level. I do not want you to take these next 3 months and just say, hey, I'm going to do things that's going to move your school, but it doesn't have the impact that you're looking for. So that's why we will discuss. But the first thing I'm going to talk about is what is keeping you up at night as an educator. What is keeping you up at night as an educator? Good morning to you, Miss Howard. Good morning to you, Miss Howard in the house. What's keeping you up at night as an educator? My thing is this, is that have you looked at your end of the year scores? Have you looked at your end of the year scores? I know in Ohio, and I'm going to talk about it, you are getting your preliminary scores back. You should already have your science score is back, and I believe your math score is back. And also in Michigan, you should have your M-STEP scores back. They're coming back. SAT scores came back on Friday in Michigan. I don't know if they came in other states. I saw my son's SAT scores. He took it a couple of weeks ago. His scores came back. So all of these scores came back. And what are you going to do about them? What are you going to do about your scores? Are you going to just look at it and just throw it in the corner? Or are you going to put some things in place? Are you going to what are you going to do with your state scores and also your district scores if it's NWA, iReady, or STAR, or what else that you're using, Dibbles, and the list goes on and on. What are you going to do with those scores? Oh, Miss Howard. Good morning, Miss Howard said we got them. Increase in every grade level. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, Miss Howard. Miss Howard, I've been knowing Miss Howard's been following her work for about 8 years. She has one of the best elementary schools. I'm not even going to say in Ohio, one of the best elementary schools in the nation. Well, how do you know her? I used to go to her school all the time and see the work that she's doing. She's been having these scores when she first started compared to where they're at now. Her scores has gone to the next level. A lot of people talk about stuff. Well, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But her scores reflect it. Hats off to you, Miss Howard. You know I love you. I talk about you all of the time. Yep. What's happening in education? Since Miss Howard jumped off with the scores, I want to give a big shout out to Youngstown Prep Principal G. It's the school that I worked with this year. They contracted me to come and work with their school, and he told me the preliminary scores are in for math and science. That's how I know they're in Ohio. I want to give a big shout out to him. Their math scores, they went from 60% proficiency last year to now they're at 83%. 60 to 83. That's a 23% increase in math. Science, they went from 20% to 40% proficiency. These are preliminary. They're, but they're 99.9% accurate in science. They're getting the ELA back next week. He called me, I believe, on Thursday or Wednesday, and we talked for an hour, and he was excited. He was excited. I remember working with them in June. I never forget this. In June, we set goals in June in the summertime. He said, Hurt, I want to have a PI score. This is what Ohio does. It's called PI of 80 or higher. I think the previous year they were like a 58. He said 80 or higher. I said, man, I'm going to work with you. Let's put in the work. Let's do what we got to do. And for the last 9 months, we've been grinding. We've been putting in the work, and these are the results. So hats off to Principal G and his team, Youngstown Prep. You think I'm playing around when I'm on this podcast? No, scores are coming in. People are having parties because of their scores are looking good. So hats off to you and your team. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for Principal Howard. I'm excited for all of my principals that's been tuning in for years and years, and they're getting these scores. I'm excited for you. So keep up the good work. What else we got? Congratulations on all of my new principals out there. I've been seeing posts. You guys are becoming new principals, new superintendents. You're getting your PhDs. So hats off to everybody that is new. That's why I'm doing this work, because you got to know what to do when you get these positions. So congratulations to you. And last thing is that I'm excited for the upcoming school year. I've been booked to be able to work with 4 different schools in 4 different states. So next year, I signed contracts in the last couple of weeks. I've been keeping it quiet. I'll be working in Georgia, Ohio, Alaska. I'm not doing virtual. I will be actually going to Alaska and also in Michigan. So I got 2 more openings. So if you are a school district would like for me to come in and help to coach, I do it all. But my focus is data and moving those test scores. That's what I do. Now, and also working with teachers on classroom pedagogy, but that is my focus. That is my focus. So inbox me, let me know. We'll go into a virtual and take it from there. All right, let's go get started. Once again, I got Dr. L in the house. Good morning to you, Dr. L, my man. Good morning to you. All right, 10 10 things that great leaders do over the summer. Number one, I'm going to go hit the ground running. Number one, they reset goals. Talk to me, Hurt. What do you mean by they reset goals? Write it down. They reset goals. They refine priorities instead of adding more tasks. They refine their priorities, focusing only on what drives student achievement. They reset goals. They refine their priorities. They don't add more tasks. They refine their priorities and focusing only. See, this is the thing. You're going to focus, but you can focus on other things, right? Focusing only on student achievement. Make it plain to me. A couple of weeks ago, I went and saw the Michael Jackson documentary. And then when I go see documentaries, I'm intrigued on their focus. Michael Jackson's only focus was trying to be the best music entertainer that ever lived. If you saw the documentary, he wouldn't do a lot of stuff. He didn't go out and just kicking and things of that nature. When his brothers was playing basketball outside and stuff like that, you saw it. He went into the studio and started to write things down. At night when he was in his room, you saw things on his board, of different sayings, song titles, the whole 9 yards. He had a singular focus on being the best entertainer out there. Well, how does that relate to me as a leader? You have to have a singular focus on what is going to drive student achievement. There's other things that's going to drive student achievement in your school, but you have to have a singular focus on things that's going to drive student achievement. And then when Michael Jackson, hopefully y'all saw the movie, I'm quite sure everybody saw the movie, he did not add different things to what he was doing music-wise. He didn't add it. What he did was that he took what was a priority and he refined it. Oh, I'm talking good now. Jasmine Harris says MJ was a visionary. See, Jasmine Harris, MJ spoke what he wanted to do before it came to pass. He spoke the vision into life. See, a lot of times we don't speak the vision into life. Mike said he wanted to be the best entertainer, and everybody looked at him like, who are you? You from Gary, Indiana. You 18, 19 years old. He was saying this at 18, 19 years old before Thriller came out, before Off the Wall came out, before all of these things came out. I'm Bad album. He spoke that into existence. A lot of times we don't speak greatness into existence because we limit ourselves on what we hear and see. And sometimes the vision, we just got to speak the vision into existence. That's why we reset goals. That's why the summertime, when there's no noise, oh man, I'm talking good now. When there's no kids around, when there's no all of this, you can sit in your office and you can write the vision. Michael Jackson, if you notice, his best work came at night. When everybody was asleep, he was in the studio. And things just came to him. When are you going to go to your office or office at work or at home or go to the beach and just sit and say, what is my vision for my school? Yep, hit that share button. Let me know what is that saying. I got Mr. Anthony Green saying good word. And it's not just about just education, it's about life in general. What is your vision? I got Anthony Green. He does movies, he does commercials, he's doing it big. I remember talking to him 18 years ago, and he was telling me about his vision. Now he's on my podcast. You say, "Hey, you just only got education." No, I got people that's doing movies. He just completed a movie. He was on a movie set for 9 days last week, focused from 8 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock at night. Focus on completing a movie. What is your vision? I don't know why I'm talking about this, but reset your goals. What is your vision? My vision last year was that I wanted every school that I work with to have the best academic achievement in their district, in their state. I said it. That's why Principal G from Youngstown Prep, when he gave me those scores, I was excited, but I knew that it was going to come to pass because we put the work in. We literally put the work in. We literally was on Sundays doing virtual meetings. I would come visit the school. We will look at his data, train his teachers, short cycle assessments. Look at oh man, I'm telling you everything we did. We would make sure that every month the data was moving, coaching his teachers, the whole 9 yards, making sure parents was aware of what's going on with the vision. The vision was in his office and also in the hallway. The vision was speaking to everybody every day. That's why his scores was moving in the right direction. Number one, reset the goals. I am not a motivational speaker. I'm giving you information that will change your life, change your school, and bless all 800, 900 of those students at your school if you just follow me. And this is for free. I'm not having you buy none of my books. I'm not saying you to come in. I'm just saying listen to me from 10 to 10:30, and you'll be able to move the academic needle. Oh man. Number two, support top teachers. Write it down. Support top teachers. Hit that share button. Let me know if this is some good information. Support top teachers. What you mean by support top teachers? Rather than spending all summer fixing struggling staff members, or I don't call them struggling, I'm calling spending all summer trying to fix Mr. and Mrs. Potato Plant. You're trying to fix Mr. and Mrs. Potato Plant, and they're not going to be fixed. You need to invest heavily on the strongest teachers who will influence others. Instead of trying to fix those teachers that never will be fixed, Mr. and Mrs. Potato Plant, Josh Tarver, you know what I'm saying, that Mr. and Mrs. Potato Plant, you need to focus on supporting your top teachers. So what I would like for you to do is this. Look, pad, pen right here. It's real simple. Write down, you could do it whatever, put it on your phone. Write down your 4 top teachers in your building. Staff, it could be gym, art, para, title, coach, your 4 top teachers. Write it down. You don't got to let me know about it. Write down your 4 top teachers, 4. I only want 4. And what I would love for you to do is that I want you to focus on those 4 top teachers and give them everything that they need to go to the next level. If you do that and it's ongoing, those 4 teachers will grab 2 more teachers. So now those 4 teachers will influence 8 other teachers. So now you got 12 teachers moving in the right direction. Focus on 4. Listen to what I'm saying. Don't, well, I'm going to do 6 or 7. No. Let's pull you back. Pull you back, principal. Pull you back. Focus on 4. Start small. You want that intimate. You want to be able to coach them. You want to be able to guide them. And then they will then grab 2 more. Well, why don't I just focus on 12? No, it don't work like that. I'm going to go down the street that some of y'all might not want me to go down, but I could care less. The disciples, it was number 12 of them. But when God worked with those disciples, then they went out in the world and they got others. Quit trying to focus on everybody. Focus on the 4 and they grab others. I'm going to say this again. Support your top teachers. You got great teachers. But there's a level to this. Your top ones. Who are your 4 top ones? Quit focus on Mr. and Mrs. Potato Plant. They're never going to be good. They're going to waste your time, money, energy, and resources. They will. That's number 2. What are the 10 things that these educators do? I'm telling you. That's how we know what I'm saying. Great knowledge, yeah. See, we don't think like that. We just do what no, just focus on 4. Focus on 4. I had to go there. I went there, Principal Conflict, because what it is that we got to really just give them the strategies that's going to make it move. I'm tired of seeing struggling schools. I've been saying this till I'm blue in the face. I'm tired. I'm letting you know what you need to do to help move those needles. And then your superintendent in your district won't say nothing to you because you have scores like Principal G. They're not going to mess with him because he went from 60 to 83, 20 to 40. What can you say? Next one. I got 7 more minutes. Stay with me, everybody. Number 2, seek coaching. Seek coaching. Michael Jackson was talented. He was the best. He had talent, but Michael Jackson also seeked coaching. Well, what you mean by that? You watch the movie. He went to Quincy Jones, one of the best producers and directors out there, sat down with Quincy, said, Quincy, I have this idea, and Quincy was his coach. All right, you want to write Thriller? How does it look? You want to talk about Beat It? How does it look? You want to talk about Billie Jean? How does it look? I'm going to bring this, what Quincy was saying in the movie. I'm going to bring an orchestra in. I'm going to bring different people with different talents. I'm going to bring this other band in. We're going to go and we're going to shoot a movie video, Beat It. I might not understand your vision, but we're going to go to the gangs in Los Angeles and we're going to shoot a video. Hurt, you talking about Michael Jackson. Now I'm going to bring it to what you're doing. You can be the best, but are you seeking coaching? People that seek coaching, they model the growth mindset by getting weekly feedback from a mentor, a teacher leader, or a community leader. Coaching, that's why it's important. Principal G, he went and got coaching from me. I didn't tell him what to do. It was just helping him to bounce ideas, restructuring his thoughts, looking at things from a different perspective, because I didn't work in a district. It's hard for you to see coaching from your supervisor when they evaluate you. It's impossible. You got to see coaching from outside of your district. You got to see coaching from somebody who has done it and has been successful in what they have been doing. Michael Jackson didn't just go to somebody. He went to the best. Quincy Jones had a history of success, writing for other bands, other singers, other music. He had a history. He went to the best. He went to something. He said, Michael Jackson said, I want to be the best entertainer ever. Okay? So if you want to be the best, why would you go and seek somebody that's not good? He went and went to Quincy Jones, the best producer in the music industry ever, with Michael Jackson, the best entertainer. That took them to another level. Why would you spend money on something that does not give you the results that you're looking for? If you're trying to be the best, if you're trying to go take your school to the next level, go get the best. Get somebody that has the results. Go call them. Don't put your pride. Forget about pride. Michael Jackson was he was already great, but he put a pride to the side and said, Quincy, I need what you have. Give me everything you got, Quincy, to take this Thriller album to be the best-selling album ever. Have you went to somebody and said, I want to be the best principal in my district, in my state. Take me to the next level. Coach me to greatness. Coach me to that next level. Have you done that? It's either yes or no. You have a desire to be good, but you're not seeking coaching. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Are you seeking coaching? That's 10 things great leaders do over the summer. They do it over the summertime because you need those 3 months to be able to refine, bounce ideas, strategize. You can't do that in September when you got 800 kids running around your school. You got to do bus duty, lunch duty. You in the classroom. You got phone calls, parents, scheduling and everything, and Friday night high school football and basketball, and the list goes on and on. Summertime is when you can go ahead and write the vision, put the vision in place, and go move to the next level. Next one, last one, and I'm about to get out of here. Last one. Innovate strategically. They explore transformational breakthrough and innovation to improve your program. They're looking at the next thing. They're trying to innovate. Michael Jackson in 1977, when he was with the Jackson 5, was a different person than when he did Off the Wall in, I believe, in 81, 82, than when he did Thriller in 83. He innovated. He brought different dance steps to the thing. He brought different styles. The moonwalk didn't come into 83. He was going to a whole nother level with it. You have to innovate. That's why it is very, very, very important for you to be able to go. You can't say, well, I did this 15 years ago. What happened 15 years ago might not correspond to the kids that's coming in now. You have to innovate. You have to understand different strategies and different programs and things of that nature. Innovation is a key. Does that make sense? So I'm going to stop right there. It is 10:29. So I would like to thank everybody for tuning in to my podcast. Make sure you go ahead and support my good friends, Tammy Taylor, Dr. Tammy Taylor, and Dr. Shiki Houston at 10:30. If you would like for me to come down and support your school, inbox me. We can sit and talk about it. Thank you very much. Let's end this year off on a good note. If you're getting these scores back and you're part of my podcast, inbox me or email me. Let me know what's taking place because I want a big shot. I want to shout you out doing my podcast. So thank you very much. May God bless you. Keep up the good work. I love you. Let's go.